What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. And I'm doing a video now just to show kind of what all I got working with. The universe has just blessed us with some marvelous new groceries. So, without further ado, I'm sharing the grocery haul that we have. Thankfully, I'm actually being patient for some money to arrive soon. So, thank you, universe, for blessing us in the meantime. And yeah, so here we go. So first things first, here's like a whole scoop layout. We got the cucumbers, tomatoes, blueberries, mangoes, a veggie tray. We got raspberries, a bunch of veggies. We got some grapes, apples, bananas, more apples, sweet potatoes, carrots, more apples, some peppers, some spinach, onion. So, we have a beautiful blessing right here. A beautiful blessing. So this is just simple, simple fruits and vegetables, to be honest. And I'm grateful. I'm truly grateful. Like, it's funny. Whenever I was younger, yeah, obviously I've always been saying thank you and I loved eating well and stuff. But it's just like, especially when we're a lot younger, sometimes, when our parents or family or whoever gives us stuff, food, help here, help there, we may not think that much of it. However, it's like, later on in life, as we go throughout life, as people get older, as people, leave or whatever, as we grow and evolve throughout life, we really become a lot more grateful whenever the universe blesses us with some help and the simplicity of just the appreciation for the food that we eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny. Ever since I made this food change choice, like, everything else has improved on all levels. Like, now I'm finally feeling worthy. I'm finally like, hey, I came here to be happy. I came here to be living in abundance, to be in love, to have a simple life, a very simple, drama-free, low-stress life, a healthy, evolutionary, long-term lifestyle. And that's what I'm manifesting now. That's what I'm working on now. That's what I'm constantly building. And it's changed for the better. I have a new painting thing now, this little canvas. I got that at the store with what I'm working with. And, just adding some artwork. It honestly helps freshen up myself. I got this too. This is home, so like, home, this is where it all starts. Home. And it's funny, the woman of my dreams, she is home. She reminds me of home. And like, she's helped me to be able to get deep, to be able to remember that it starts from home. Like, it's great to have attention and people around and stuff, but it's like, until we become whole, until we become complete, until we have our own fortress, if you will, our own stage, our residence, within ourselves, as well as like our own room, wherever we're staying, wherever we're living, that all has to be connected. So anyways, I got this too, Dream Big. Just another simple thing with what I'm working with, Dream Big. Just some stuff that, helps add some vibrance. I have some affirmations, some truths that I've written that I have hanging up. I have this butterfly picture. She actually gave me this. This is actually a new one. To be honest, like, we were on some shaky terms and like, I threw the one out that she actually gave me because I was like, wow, like, what good is it to have this material gifts and possessions when we have so little time together and we're just not even really seeing it, where it's just dropping it off. And, it showed me that, hey, material stuff is cool. However, like, love is like the most important, and like, it conquers all. And yeah, anyway, so that's another thing, the butterfly photo painting. This thing too, I got this too, eat your veggies. So like, this is another thing to keep in the kitchen. Just some simple stuff. I'm sharing this with y'all because, like, to be honest, throughout my life, I really didn't have I mean, it's just I'm in a rebuilding, reconstruction phase, you know, and I'm adding some of these things, you know, to help decorate or whatever, little touches here and there. You know, it can bring a smile to our face. It can remind us of someone. You know, it can be our own imagination. It's part of our world, you know. And me, it's just uplifting, natural energy. You see this different paintings. I got this too. It's like it's a golden giraffe. You know, giraffes eat plants too. Um, also have, what else? A seashell. This reminds us of the beach. You know, a simple seashell. I love the beach. I love sunshine. Love nature. And also we have this, some palm trees. So that reminds us of home, indigenous living, island living, you know, nature living. And another one just says, a simple life is a beautiful life. So a simple life is a beautiful life. That's very true. Simplicity is the highest form of sophistication. It's true, you know, one love for real. So I know it's random. That was a simple little tour. You know, I have a simple, small setup over here. It's not no TV show, house tour, celebrity tour, or anything. It's just, I'm just getting deep into my inner world. You know, this is only the beginning. I see us, you know, the loved one, you know, the family, us having like, you know, growth beyond just this. You know, I see us having some mysterious, magical, you know, kingdoms and castles and places to reside in, to lounge in, to live in, you know, whatever. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, simplicity is the highest form of sophistication. A simple life is a beautiful life. That's true. You know, I agree with that 100%. One love, you know, like one love for real, you know, one love. So anyways, that's that. Y'all saw the food. Y'all saw the little stuff I had to, you know, that I had to share about, you know, uplifting your feng shui in your environment, your room, your residence. And then the feast, the fruit feast, the fruit vegetable feast. You know, I'm so grateful. Like, whenever you do start mastering yourself and you start going on the journey within and seeing what all we need, our body needs and stuff, you see food, water, hygiene, sunlight, rest, exercise, you know, love, connection, you know, producing something. You know, these are like the core main elements for us to like live a holistic life, to give us a great foundation for a holistic life. And just for the simple things like the food, you know, not having to worry about, oh, I need to go stop at this fast food restaurant, or oh, I need to go stop at this drive-through, or I need to go spend all this money over and over again at these restaurants that, you know, cost a lot. You know what I mean? When I can just have my groceries at home and just make it as I go, you know? And I mean, you can do both, honestly, whatever works best for you. I'm just saying, like, for us people that are young, you know, any age, honestly, we can always be grateful for an abundance of food. That's the point I'm making. No matter what demographic, what age, what color, doesn't matter. You know, whenever you get blessed with healthy plant-based foods, the only true choice is to be grateful. You know, and I'm always grateful. So that's the point I'm making, and I'm grateful for that. That is one less thing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, that is one less thing to worry about. You know, because a lot of us, like me, I've been like a nomad kind of, you know, where I'll just be on the go, you know. So like whenever I can stock up on some food, it's awesome because I'm like, wow, you know, that's like the ultimate thing. You know what I mean? Yes, we can fast and whatnot. However, I'm not living 1 year, 5 years, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years not eating. You know what I mean? If I fast, it's going to be hours or select periods of time, you know? So like food, this is the dream life, honestly. So like whenever that comes, boom, I'm able to do these YouTube videos, I'm able to meditate, I'm able to exercise, I'm able to study, you know, I'm able to get out and relax, you know, connect with amazing people, that's just one less thing to worry about. Because how many of us get stressed out, you know, either we're having we're having money problems or whatever, or we're on the go all the time and you're always having to get junk food from the gas stations, convenience stores, fast food restaurants, and it's not really that top quality. You don't feel that good within. But whenever we go to the market, plant-based foods, and we get those foods from the markets, man, that solves so many problems. Because that's honestly where it starts, for real. What are we feeding ourselves? What's in our vehicle? Are you waking up eating donuts, sugary stuff, sodas, even a lot of coffee, which will stain your teeth and it's already toxic, hybrid, whatever. Yeah, you can drink it. You get what I'm saying? That's caffeine. And you don't want to overdo it. That's the point I'm making about it. To each his own. You can drink as much as you want. I'm just saying you don't want to overdo it with coffee and stimulants and caffeine. I'm just keeping it real. So, but you can do whatever. People have different preferences. So be grateful like I am. So yeah, plant-based foods is the way to go. And everything else adds up, aligns to that choice that you're making by, this is a fast. Honestly, I'm on a fast just by eating fruits and vegetables and grains and herbs, because I've given up what most of the world hasn't given up, which is meat and dairy and junk food, So I'm already on a fast, even while I'm eating healthy foods. This is the way to go. We got to remember who we are. That's why I have those island things, like the tropical stuff in here, the seashell, the palm trees and whatnot. This reminds me of home. This is why I have this. This is why I have these other little things, because this stuff helps to remind us of home, of a vision, Because when I think about the islands, when I get deep into my imagination, my dreamy world, I think about the Amazon rainforest. I think about me in there, before there was airplanes and helicopters and sirens and pollution and city traffic and, the matrix buildings and stress and governments and all that stuff. I think about something way before that, like the movie Avatar, something like that, where it's real magical. And that's how it is. That's how it was. We're just a continuation of all of our pre-existing incarnations. So we truly are remembering who we are. And when we can get that deep, it's wow, nature is so beautiful, so quiet, so still, so natural, so vibrant. It's we're on the islands or in some lush tropical rainforest. And that's the principle that I stand for. Yeah, there's vegan junk food. I may eat it sometimes, but honestly, I'm not really that into it. I love the most rawest form. That's why I have grapes. Grapes, blueberries, avocados, stuff like that, and all the other ancient stuff. I prefer that over Oreos or vegan candy like Skittles or some of these other vegan junk foods. I'll eat it sometimes, but not really, honestly, because the further and further and deeper and deeper we go in connection to who we truly are, the more and more we are hey, I'm getting ready I'm setting myself free with this lifestyle choice. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the jungle, I'm from nature. I'm not supposed to be paying for any of this food. Honestly, that's just the honest truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to be even paying to be living in a place or for the food, technically, because I'm from nature. This is my home, Mother Earth, So that's where it's coming from, to get that deep. Combining prehistoric knowledge with modern day living, So, who knows? I'm feeling some massive shifts coming with this whole system and how we're gonna be involved with trading goods and services and whatnot, So Still being very cooperative and just being grateful, being smart. I'm learning to just let go of resistance and just to promote what I love, my ideas, the research, the facts, the, you know, experiences that I have to share, and I'm still being legit. I'm still being fair, so that's that. And we gotta remember who we are. So that's why I love raw plant-based living, because it really connects us to who we truly are, so we can remember who we really are and get our vision back, literally. We're supposed to be having dreamy vision. Our body in a healthy state naturally produces cannabinoids, produces DMT, produces a lot of sacred essential secretions of oils and, hormones and, just magical stuff, magical potions, that some people try to get drugs for. But we're in our most natural state. We produce all of it naturally in a healthy way. So it's just being healthy, in tune, like Tarzan, like George of the Jungle. You got to get your mind into that kind of mind frame. Thinking about gorillas, thinking about giraffes. That's how you get your mind right for this expedition, So anyways, thank you all for listening, watching, learning. Y'all have an amazing day. Let me know what topics to discuss. Shout out to all the Authentic Squad. Comments of support, thank you. I've responded to a lot, and I've had to approve a lot of comments that I didn't even know were hanging for approval. So anyways, thank you for all the love, all the support. Y'all have an amazing day and night. YouTube.com/Help Make a Difference. DM us on Instagram for any questions at Eternal Authenticity. Check out the links below in the description. Help us out. We will help you out with health and wellness consultations. /Sky Blackwell. Y'all have an amazing day. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Peace.